Guys, Botswana president just shocked everyone at African Leaders Summit. I mean, he made a very important, I would say it's important, well-articulated, an emotional speech that resonated. Even like I was listening to the speech and I was just seeing someone that loves Africa, seeing someone that is ready to see Africa work. And this is what I always say, that whenever I'm supporting someone, there is always something I see in these people. Like, you see the love and passion they have to see that what they believe in work. You know, there are people that seem that always think that Africa won't work. There are people that think that Africa will never get it right. But I will always tell you that we must get it right. We are the highest being on earth, and we must use our brain like we're supposed to use our thinking, our critical thinking, and make life better. I mean, I believe that every coming generation, the generation before the next coming generation, should make life better for the coming generation. That's what I always believe in. But let me not make the video too long. I want you to listen to this.
On the 30th of October, the people of Botswana took to the polling booths and polling stations to vote. The next day, as the counting was underway, when the picture of the outcome of the election began to emerge in faint charcoal outline, the incumbent president of the Republic of Botswana gave me a call. He said to me, "It is becoming clear that your party is winning. It is still early days yet, but I'd like to congratulate you in advance." That was long before the outcome was clear. The next day, still a long way from the end, the incumbent president called me again and said to me, "The picture has now emerged. I will concede. I want you to know." And that was a day before the final outcome of the election would become evident. And on the morning of the next day, still before the outcome was declared, he addressed a press conference and conceded. In the afternoon, the outcome was declared. I'm raising these things not for self-adulation or to seek approbation, although the approbation would be well deserved. I'm raising these issues in order to demonstrate that democracy does exist on the African continent, and we can be exemplars of it. And I want this to be routinized and collectivized into a character, a democratic character of the African continent. Hello, Africa. Hello, Africa. And at this point, I would like to allow these lines of a poem that keep assailing me. These are the words of a poem written by an African, born of a Senegalese father and a Cameroonian mother. The poem says, "Africa, my Africa. Africa of proud warriors in ancestral savannas. Africa of whom my grandmother sings on the banks of the distant river. I've never known you, but your blood flows in my veins. Your beautiful black blood that irrigates the fields. The blood of your sweat, the sweat of your work, the work of your slavery, the slavery of your children. Africa, tell me, Africa, is this your death that is bent? This bed breaking under the weight of humiliation? This bed trembling with red scars and saying yes to a whip under the midday sun? But a great voice answers me, impetuous child. That tree, young and strong, that tree over there, that is your Africa. Splendidly alone among fading flowers. Growing, patient, obstinately, whose fruits, bit by bit, acquire the bitter taste of liberty. That is our Africa. Hello, Africa. Hello, Africa. Thank you so much, thank you so very much. That's the Africa we must build. For these generations and generations yet to come, we must become bearers of the flame of liberty. Thank you, Africa.
I mean, that was an excellent speech from Botswana president. Believe me, you can see through his eyes. The way he said it, it's not what he said, but the way he said it, right? That made everyone to be clapping. Well, that was a very good applause, That was AU summit. I don't like AU. I don't like African Union because the organization for me is useless. The organization is dormant. Like they are not doing much. They are fucking not doing much. I mean, you can literally see that Africa is in like Africa needs help. Africa needs to be, at least other countries can be slow in governing their continent, but when it comes to Africa, we are the least. So we're supposed to be fast. We're supposed to be taking actions. Anything that is gonna make Africa move forward, we are supposed to be taking those actions. You understand me? But African Union, I don't like that organization. Honestly. I mean, what are they doing? What are they doing? Look at what is going. What issue have African Union addressed in this continent? What issues have they addressed? And maybe what have they even fixed? Is it international policies? Have they fixed it? Have they fixed any one? You can give me in the comment section any international policy that these people have challenged. Everything that happened in Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, did African Union say anything? Did they even, what they know how to do is to sanction them, those countries. They never even call out France for what they did in Niger or Burkina Faso or Mali. They have never come out to say anything about them. You understand me? They have not even come out to... what about the immigration, those people that are crossing the Sahara Desert? Have African Union even said anything about it? What about other international policies that you may be thinking that this group or organization will come out and speak about it and tell people this and that, trying to show people that they are around and they are in charge? African Union, where are they? They are nowhere to be found. Is it not? The same thing with ECOWAS. All of them is just like a useless organization to me. I'm only interested in what Botswana president did. The only thing is just that once you become a president in Africa, you automatically become a member of African Union. If your country, I think every country in Africa is part of African Union. I don't know whether if there is other countries that are not part of African Union. I have no idea, right? But I believe that once you become a president in Africa, you're supposed to be part of African Union. Now, what am I trying to say here? What I'm trying to say here is that it is only us that can make Africa work. It is only us. And we must do everything possible. If it's by talking, it is by doing, by taking action, by condemning the leaders that are not doing it, getting it right. We must speak about it. We must speak out. Because there's no God that's going to come down and fix Africa for us. It is us. We are going to use our critical thinking to fix all these things. Because we got to make things better for Africa. So that at least now, even if we can't enjoy Africa, let the next generation enjoy Africa. That's what I'm here for. We can't just stay here and live it like this for the coming generation. What are they? So that they come and start suffering like us? It's not going to be possible. I'm proudly African, and I have to see Africa work. It is my duty to see Africa work. And that's why I want every part of Africa to put hands on this and make Africa a better place. Because other countries didn't get it right overnight. They started like this gradually. Everything became well with their countries, right? So I would love to know what you think in the comment section. See you in the next video. Peace. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and also give us a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend the video to every other people that want to watch it. Thank you, and see you in the next video.